give you a moment to read the information provided here. I've already opened this up in Excel. Since we are using the upper fence as the cutoff, we first need to know what quartile 3 is. So here it is in Excel. I've enlarged this a little bit and switched the fonts, make it a little easier to read. So one option would be to sort the data and then find the score at a particular location. So with 20 scores, our location for the median is that we're going to go halfway between the 10th and 11th score here. So halfway, well, first we have to have it in order. We have to have it in order before we can do things like this. And let's see here. Data and sorts. Okay. Well, they made it easy on us. The median, halfway between 458 and a copy of itself, is still 458. And in fact, if I had just typed the command equals median and then have it go from column B, row 1 to column B, row 20 with a colon in between, same result. Now, the reason I did that is that we've got 10 scores here. Check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the lower 50% is this bottom 10, and the upper 50%, the top 10 highest scores. Well, now go halfway between, when you've got 10 scores, go halfway between the 5th and the 6th score of those 10 scores. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going halfway between 516 and 528. Got a typo there, 516. So that would be 522. Now, when I did this to find the median more directly using this command, the data did not need to be in order. Similarly, the third quartile, what I did was, after finding the median, split it into the two halves. I then found the median of the top 50%. That's quartile 3. Well, if your instructor allows it, we could type equals quartile and then go back to column B, row 1, colon, through column B, row 20. And I forgot to tell it which quartile I want. So I believe it's a comma 3 here. Well, maybe I should not have mentioned that. We'll see shortly with whatever we get when we check the answer. Plus, we're going to look at it on StatCrunch as well. Neither this command right here nor this command needed the data to be in order. However, look what happens if I take the median of just the top 10 scores. Then I get 522 the same way I did before. Well, what we have to do is also find quartile 1, which would be the median of the bottom 10 scores. And I've got this in order now so that it'll know which ones are the bottom 10. So my interquartile range would be the 522 minus the 402, that should be 120. To get our upper cutoff, we need quartile 3 plus 1.5 times the interquartile range. So let's see what happens when I put in 702. It's already an integer, so no rounding needed. And it's good. Now, if I open that up in StatCrunch instead, then we can go to stat, summary stats, form it on the column here. Got variable 1 at the top. Okay. And we are looking for quartile 3 and the interquartile range. We could also have gone back and found the first quartile and computed quartile at the interquartile range ourselves, but let's see what happens. The 522 plus 1.5 times 120, 1.5 times 120 would be 180, and 522 plus 180 would be 702, which is what I had already answered, and it accepted as correct.